I've been slowly poisoning my mother-in-law with her own recipes for 3 years. The doctors just diagnosed her with dementia. Margaret's cookbook was her Bible, 40 years of family recipes annotated with precise measurements and cutting remarks. Jennifer adds too much salt. David's wife can't follow simple directions. My entry appeared after Thanksgiving year 1. Tom's new wife overseasoned the turkey again. She'd served me raw chicken at my wedding, claimed the pink was just the marinade, gave me food poisoning on my honeymoon while Tom got the properly cooked portion, accidents, she insisted. Oversights. The cookbook told different stories. Margin notes about teaching lessons and establishing pecking order. A matriarch's manual for culinary warfare, so I fought back supply, scientifically. Started with salt. Every Sunday dinner at her house, I'd volunteer to help add extra sodium when she wasn't looking. Just enough to throw off her legendary palate. Watched her confusion when her perfect pot roast tasted wrong. When guests politely pushed food around their plates, she'd remake dishes obsessively, ring testing until her blood pressure spiked, blaming suppliers. The stove, ruined but her failing skills. Phase 2, sugar, slipped it into savory dishes. Her famous marinara turned oddly sweet. Her herb-crusted salmon became dessert adjacent. She'd stand at the stove, tasting spoon after spoon, trying to locate the error in her muscle memory. The family noticed. Whispered concerns at gatherings. Margaret's cooking had become unreliable. Then told strange. Tom defended her loyal son to the end, but even he started suggesting restaurants instead of home-cooked meals. Margaret responded by cooking more desperately, trying to reclaim her throne. I helped every time, caring daughter-in-law, supporting her struggling mother-in-law, secretly turning her kitchen into a chemistry lab of altered flavors. Paprika became cinnamon, basil became mint. Tiny substitutions she'd never catch but always taste. Her confidence crumbled meal by meal. The woman who'd ruled through recipes began doubting every decision. Year 2 brought accusations. She claimed someone was sabotaging her, moving her spices, pooed her ingredients. The family exchanged worried glances. Paranoia, they whispered. Age. I comforted her, reorganized her spice rack to help. Labeled everything clearly while creating a system only I understood. She grew dependent on my assistance. The same woman who'd tried to poison me now needed me to measure her vanilla. The doctor visits started. Year 3 memory tests, brain scans, looking for reasons why Margaret could no longer follow recipes she'd made blindfolded, why she'd put dish soap in the salad dressing, why she'd served raw flour as gravy. That last one wasn't me. Her mind had started creating its own chaos. My sabotage became unnecessary as her confusion grew genuine, but I couldn't stop. Habit, hatred, the intoxication of watching a tyrant fall. The diagnosis came last month, early onset dementia. Unusual presentation focused on taste and smell. The family rallied around her. I held Margaret's hand while she stared at her cookbook like hieroglyphics. The guilt should have hit then, dreading until yesterday. Found her in the kitchen at 3 a.m. Can Tom's favorite childhood meal, the one she'd made every birthday for 40 years, working from memory instead of her corrupted cookbook. It was perfect. Every technique flawless. She smiled at me, lucid for the first time in months. I know what you did, she said simply. The salt, the sugar, the little changes, very clever. My mouth opened, nothing came. I would have done the same, she continued, plating the food with steady hands. Maybe I did. That wedding chicken wasn't an accident. She winked, Acklessy winked, then the clarity faded. Confusion returned. She stared at the perfect meal like a stranger's creation. Did I make this? She asked. It smells like Tom's birthday. I nodded, unable to speak. Will you write it down for me? In my cookbook? I can't seem to remember. Found a clean page, wrote the recipe as she wandered back to bed, added my own note at the bottom. Margaret's perfect birthday dinner, mad with love and sound mind. Her daughter-in-law learned everything from her. The doctors say she has maybe 2 years before the dementia takes everything. 2 years of confusion I helped create. 2 years of stolen recipes and lost flavors. I still cook with her every Sunday, follow her corrupted recipes exactly. Pretend the strange flavors are normal, hold her hand when she cries over ruined dishes. My revenge served cold suddenly tastes like ash, but I keep serving it, keep smiling, keep helping her destroy what she loves.